Okay guys, and welcome to the Pro version tutorial for Fan Machine 2. Now, the first thing you need to do with the Pro version is install your cron jobs. Now, these work exactly the same way as with the basic version, so just refer back to that for detailed instructions on how to do this. The only thing I need to point out is that with the Pro version, you have a special Pro cron URL, and that is this one. It also runs once per day, so just like this one, you need to set it up to run once per day, but it has a different address. So in total, you will need 4 cron jobs set up for the Pro version. So make sure you go in and you add this Pro cron URL in there too. Another thing I'll point out is that if you're upgrading from the basic version and you've already had the basic version installed and running, then you need to remove your old basic cron jobs and install your Pro version ones. So if you're just installing Fan Machine 2 for the first time and you're just installing the Pro version, you can ignore this. Just go ahead and set up these Pro version URLs, these cron jobs, as detailed in the earlier tutorial. However, if you have already installed Fan Machine 2 previously and you've previously installed the basic version, you do need to delete your basic version cron jobs, the ones you already have in, and replace them with these 4. So the next thing you'll want to do is enter your email address. Now this is so you can get email reports sent to you by the plugin, and this will just give you a daily email telling you exactly how well each campaign is doing. If you don't want email reports, just delete this and leave it blank. Just remember to save. But if you do want email reports enabled, then enter your chosen email address here. The next thing to do is involved with the campaigns. So with the Pro version, you can do unlimited campaigns. So with this button, you can just add as many as you want here. One thing I will show you, if we just go to this weight loss recipes campaign I already have set up, is that you will see these auto blogging settings are enabled. Now, I'll just quickly talk you through each of these and what they do. So auto-blocking basically involves the plugin posting the content from this RSS feeds and from YouTube to your blog first before it then promotes those posts to Facebook. So I'll just show you what I mean. So you can see here, this is a recipe that has been taken from, just scroll in. This is a recipe that has been taken from one of these feeds and has been posted on my blog here. And then if we go to Facebook and we go to this page, which is this one here, we will see that this post here, close that, this post here links directly back to the recipe on my blog. So to enable this, we have 2 settings. Sorry about this, getting the zoom right. So to enable this, we've got an option here where we can post the site, and we need to make sure that's checked to yes for RSS feeds if you want feeds to be posted to your site. And you've also got the same option for YouTube. And so again, we would just need to change this to yes if you wanted YouTube channels to be posted to your site first. Just going back to the auto blogging settings, I'll now talk you through these different settings. So we have post to draft mode, and by default this is no, but if you select this to yes, it will mean that instead of your posts being created automatically and being posted live, so instead of these posts that the plugin's created from your RSS feeds or from your YouTube videos, instead of them going straight to live, they will go to draft mode, so that you can then analyze them all and then publish them or don't publish them as needed. So show source, if you enable this as yes, when your posts are made on your blog, they will contain a link back to the original source of the content. So that'll be a link back to the YouTube channel, or it will be a link back to the RSS feed it came from. So if you want to be 100% white hat about this, just put show source, and that will, that will enable you to do that. Source label, that just allows you to have a introductory label to your source content. So I'll tell you what, I'll do a quick demo post with this and I'll show you exactly how that works. Okay, so I've just added the posted from source label here, and I've marked show source as yes. And if I now go and have a look at a post I've just created with the plugin, I've just created this one here. It's in our post log, and here it is posted. You can see that I now have a link back to the RSS feed, so we're linking back to the source of where the source of where the post comes from, and I've also got the post label shown there. So whatever we have as our source label precedes the link back to where the content comes from. We've also got the ability to choose categories. So I've only got one category uncategorized in this site, but if you have other categories set up, you can choose to post to a specific category. So perhaps if you're running different campaigns for different niches from one site, you can all have them post to their own unique categories. We can also have a maximum post length. So if you don't want to post all of the content, perhaps you just want to post, the first 100 characters or whatever, you can put a post length in here. So if I wanted to only post, say, the first 100 characters of a post, I would put 100 in there. One thing I will point out is remember that you have to save this. So remember, you do have to click save for these to be remembered. We also have the option to do custom intros and outros, and again, these are Spintax enabled, so you can use Spintax with these. So if you want, this is an example intro, example outro, and then if I was to save those, every time the plugin did a post, it would start with this intro and then end with my outro. I'll delete these there. And remember, these are Spintax enabled. One final thing I will mention on this page is that you will see there are now 5 keywords, unlike the basic version, which has just 3. You don't need to fill out the 4th and the 5th. They're purely optional, but they're there if you want to use them. Getting back to the feeds and the YouTube, I'll just mention one more time that if you do want this auto blogging to work, you do have to select post to site to be yes for your chosen inputs. So whether you want feeds to post to the site, you need to select yes. If you want YouTube videos to post to the site, you need to click yes there as well. We've also got a new tab here for the Pro version, which is the custom tab, and that allows you to do completely customized messages to your Facebook fan page. So this is a great way to do different promotions. So for example, here I've got a message that is promoting this link, which is just a link back to my blog here. So that's a good way to another good way to send traffic to your blog. And I've also got a link here to an Amazon product. So if I just want to show you an example of how that works, we'll head back to Facebook again, and we will go to this recipes here. And if we just scroll down a little, we can see here as an example of one of my custom messages, which is this one. So you can check out some more Great Loss recipes here, and it has inserted the link back to my blog.